Hey fam, Alexxa here with another reaction. So today we're going to continue with our Golden Girls series, this time with season 5, episode 17, titled Like the Beep 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 of the Tom Tom. As always, if you're looking for the full-length reaction to this episode or any of my other content, you can find that on Patreon and the link will be in the description below. And if you cannot support us on Patreon, that's completely fine. You can support us directly here on YouTube by liking this video, commenting, and subscribing. So without further ado, let's get into our episode.
Hi.
Ooh, I like her suit.
Weight loss products I have to test for work. You wouldn't believe the length people go to just to drop a few pounds. I heard about one woman who even had her jaw wired shut.
Oh,
yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that.
Testing, Rose?
Leave her alone.
Blanche, what is that thing?
She's decided to install a change machine.
It's a cardiac machine. I used to have to wear one.
Oh, it's called a Holter monitor. Makes a kind of ticker tape of the heart. What's wrong with your heart?
Oh, nothing. Dr. Stein just thought it sounded a little irregular. I think it's because I was so uncomfortable sitting there topless with a strange man. He wants to match the heartbeats that this records to my activities. So for the next 24 hours, I have to write down everything I do.
And you're not embarrassed to have him read that smut?
Sophia!
I'm proud of you, Blanche. Boy, if this were me, I would be really scared.
Yeah,
when I'm scared, I put my head between my knees.
It is scary.
That's for nausea.
When I'm scared, I'm nauseous.
Oh.
I better call Simon and cancel our date for tonight. I wouldn't want him worrying about my recording his performance. You know how fragile men's egos are. One little thing like screaming out the wrong name and they go all to pieces.
Does this vacuum the weight off?
It's supposed to inhale all the fat from your body. Watch.
How does that work?
I must have done it wrong. Maybe I ought to put it on suck.
Yes, it needs to go on suck.
Oh, hello, ladies.
What'd the doctor say?
Oh, bad news.
Oh, what?
Oh, he told me he was married.
Girl, that is not the question.
Well, you know how they get over the slightest little thing.
And?
And Dr. Worrywart wants me to check into the hospital for more tests.
That's normal. They need to.
It makes sense, just to be on the safe side.
Exactly.
Well, of course it does. I mean, what kind of doctor would he be if he didn't want to check out everything?
Yeah, well, if it makes him happy. If everything's as bad as he thinks it is, he wants to put a pacemaker in me.
Everybody's got a nickname for
Oi. We're not talking about that pacemaker.
I don't think I've ever been so scared in all my life.
It's
You know what I do when I'm scared?
You what?
A lullaby my mother used to sing to me when I was a little girl. So when I'm scared or alone, I sing
the sound
it
of
and
music.
it gives me courage. Over there, over there, send the word
over there.
The Yanks are coming, the Yanks
That
are
is the
coming.
lullaby that your mother sang to you?
Well, it was the only song she knew.
I feel for her. It's scary. I started dealing with it when I was 3.
How are
and
we feeling, Mrs. Devereaux?
A little nervous.
by the time of my last surgery, it
You
was
really
still
don't
scary.
need makeup.
Well, I want to look good, just in case.
Well, nothing will go wrong. I've done this procedure 100 times. You'll be fine in a week. All we do is cut a small incision below the collarbone, make a little pocket for the pacemaker under the muscle, then feed a tiny wire through the vein and into the heart.
I'm sorry, but I can't have any scars.
Vitamin E.
My clothes are all off the shoulder. Sooner or later.
Little vitamin E
Sorry,
or
I
cocoa
have to
butter.
give this some more thought.
No, we don't have time for that.
But is anything wrong?
She just realized there's going to be a scar. It's really just last-minute stage fright. All my patients have it.
That madman wants to rip me open from stem to stern.
No, it's only 2
Your 2
inches.
favorite parts.
Sophia! I don't want to cry.
Over there, send the word,
They're so cute.
there, that the Yanks are coming.
The Yanks are coming.
The
Yep.
drums drumming everywhere. She'll be up and back on her back in no time.
Oh, golly.
Where's my money, old woman?
I knew that would get her up. I was born to hear.
Look at her back on her feet.
Here's your money and your high school ring, class 7.
Give me that. Listen, I know this sounds crazy, and if it hadn't happened to me, I wouldn't believe it either, but while I was being operated on, I had an out-of-body experience. I was floating, looking down at myself. It was like...
Like the mirror on your bedroom ceiling?
The time has come for me to reevaluate my life, for me to take stock of myself. I just know that there's a part of me that nobody's ever seen.
I find that hard to believe.
If a 5,000-year-old Indian shows up, tell him I want to know more about his people.
What?
You hook these things to your muscles, they give out an electric charge and help get rid of unwanted fat deposits.
But
Does it
shouldn't
come
it
in a
go
hat?
on your skin and not on your clothes?
Where's Blanche?
Oh, she's out on a date with Simon. It's her first time out, so who knows when she'll be home.
Early?
Checkout time is usually noon.
I cannot believe how much I've missed this little girl.
This guy is growing antlers.
I guess I better say goodnight. I had a very nice time. I'm sorry. I'm just not ready yet. You understand?
Of course, as long as that's my only choice.
I've had a life-altering experience, Simon. I need time to think, to gather my priorities and put them all in perspective.
Whatever you need. I'll call you tomorrow.
Sure.
Well, it's just that your dates usually end with a little pillow talk.
I would have expected my 3 best friends to understand.
Yeah, she's not the
but I'm just
same.
not ready yet.
But Blanche, the doctor said you could do everything you did before.
That's all very well for him to say. The doctor's not me.
Blanche, what are you saying?
I've made a decision. Blanche Devereaux has given up sex.
Well, damn.
And what does that do to the morale of our boys overseas?
Dorothy, a popsicle stick purse for you. Sophia, a popsicle stick potpourri box. And for you, Rose, 2 lovely popsicle stick earrings.
Oh,
So,
she has
Blanche,
a
how are
whole
we
lot of
enjoying
time.
our celibacy?
Oh, just let me get a popsicle. I'll be right with you.
Blanche, I'm worried that's all you've been living on for 2 weeks.
Well, if I don't eat the popsicle, how am I going to get to the stick? I don't care about anything anymore. Life has no meaning. I don't know what to expect of myself with this thing in me. I just keep remembering how you're not supposed to overload electrical outlets.
Maybe you just shouldn't make love when you're wet.
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
It was not an easy decision, but it's best that I retire from the sexual arena undefeated.
If that's the way you feel, maybe you should tell Simon so that he'll know where he stands.
For the last 2 weeks, he's been standing with his legs crossed.
I will. I'll tell him tonight.
That's a lot of popsicles.
What do you think's the matter with her?
Maybe when she had that out-of-body experience, she didn't get back in all the way.
I want to thank you for a lovely evening.
I didn't think you noticed. You hardly said a word all evening. Where are the other girls?
Oh, they all went out to a movie. Simon, that's why I wanted to come back here. I wanted us to be alone. I don't really know how to say this. I never thought I'd ever be saying this in my wildest dreams. And you know just how wild they can get. What I'm trying to tell you, Simon, the last time we made love was the last time.
I know you have to be concerned about the pacemaker.
Wouldn't you be?
Blanche, everyone I know over 50, over 40, has a pacemaker. They all lead perfectly normal lives. In every way, Blanche.
But this is in me. Oh, Simon, for the first time in my life, I'm just scared of intimacy.
Well, if you're going to kiss me off, I want my kiss.
No. Yep. He's gonna seduce her into it. And remind her of who she is. Ooh, yes, girlfriend. Yes. Okay now.
I think so.
All
I
right.
don't feel any sparks.
Well, I
Well, in
mean,
this instance, I'll take that
yes,
as
this
compliment.
is a good no
I'm a
sparks.
little hot, but it's nothing I can't handle. Listen, there's a great big old television set back in my bedroom. What do you say we go in there and turn it off? Long as you understand, I can't make any promises.
If you'll be brave, I'll be brave.
The least you can do when we're gonna see a movie is say it's a foreign film.
What is the big deal?
I had to stand in front of the screen just to read the
Oh,
subtitles, and
no.
all that running back and forth to complete a sentence almost killed me.
Oh
Blanche?
no. No. Don't do it.
Over there. No, I said over there.
There you go. Go over there, ladies. Go over there. All right, fam. So just finished watching Like the Beep 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 of the Tom Tom. I still have no idea what this title means, but or maybe it's like the beep 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 of the heart. Maybe the Tom Tom is a machine. I don't know. Anyways, it was a really good episode. I really enjoyed it. And for me, it felt a little bit close to home because, and I think I've told you guys this before, but I was a cardiac patient. Technically, I still am, even though I'm asymptomatic and my last surgery kind of fixed everything. But so yeah, so I can relate to some of the fears that she had, that Blanche had regarding wearing the Holter monitor. And so I've been wearing one on and off since I was 3 years old. And at the time, well, mine wasn't like hers. It was a little bit more, it was like with a cassette tape. And I had like all these little electrodes on me and I couldn't shower for 24 hours. The worst was when I had to take it off at school. They didn't have the right material. They had to rip them off. It was a lot of pain, a lot of welts. It was bad. But luckily, in 2015, I believe, I had 2 different surgeries. They fixed it, and I've been asymptomatic ever since. So I can understand some of her fears, especially going into surgery, not knowing what's going to happen. And because there's some organs that we have duplicates of. So you know that if, for example, I think I think we have 2 kidneys. So if one of your kidney fails, then you have another one. So things like that. But when it comes to your heart, it's the only one, and it's also in charge of pumping blood throughout your entire body. So it's very daunting when you have to deal with something that has to do with your heart or even your brain, because those 2 are things that are basically in charge of so much that you don't want anything to go wrong, and you don't know if you'll ever be the same again, because even though people will tell you, yeah, you're fine, your heart is fine, but the fact that it almost failed or something was wrong with it stops you from taking a chance in fear that something else is going to be going wrong with it. So I completely understood where she was coming from. But it was, it was a nice story to kind of see Blanche's vulnerability in, which is what I enjoyed about this episode, is we got to actually see her in a very, 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 very vulnerable moment. So that was nice to see, and it was nice that the girls kind of bended around her and tried to get her back to her usual self. And I'm happy that, even though some people might think that she's a little bit too sex crazy, I'm happy that she got back in the saddle, because the purpose of it is, like, she has her pacemaker, but she shouldn't be afraid of living and of continuing life and living life to the fullest because of fear that something might go wrong. Because ultimately, whether your heart works 100% or not, tomorrow is not guaranteed. So it might not be your heart that takes you out. It might be a car. So you never know. So you shouldn't let this fear of, I have a pacemaker now, stop you from being your best self and having the best life possible. So I'm happy that ultimately she was able to get back into it. And on the B side, we had Rose trying to test out some weight loss mechanisms. And it's funny because it's like right now it's spring, and I was working out and all that kind of stuff to get myself all slim and cute for the summer. And then my back gave out. So my back has been given out. So I've been eating a lot more, and I'm like, I'm getting a little chunky chunk. So I was even thinking, I'm like, oh God, I have to start, getting back into a program and start eating better and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, they're talking about that too. They're talking about weight loss things. So whether gadgets or well, all of hers were gadgets, but yeah. So it was kind of it was apt for where I am right now in my life. So it was a great episode. I really enjoyed it. It made me laugh. It almost made me cry. Like there was a moment when Blanche was put on the stretcher, it just reminded me of my own situation. And I just kind of got all the feels of like the fear of what is going to happen next, or how am I going to wake up? So that kind of got to my feels a little bit, but I was able to stay dry-eyed this episode. Oh, I love her. I love this show, and I love our girls. So when it comes to the MVP, again, no surprise here. I think she was the MVP last episode too. I don't know. But, I think it was Rose last episode. But it goes to our Blanche. So again, for just going through what she went through, for being able to get back to her old self, and just kind of pushing through the fear. She deserves the MVP this episode. So I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too. And if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I can't wait to see what you guys have to say about this one. And I'll see you guys soon. Mwah! Bye for now.